Here is a hard truth about success that most people are never told. Anyone can be great for exactly one day. Anyone can find the temporary energy to go to the gym on January 1st when the motivation is high. Anyone can sit down and write for 3 hours when a sudden burst of inspiration strikes. But the world is full of people who were great for a day and are now nowhere to be found. If you want to build a life that actually looks different a year from now, you have to stop obsessing over your big wins and start obsessing over your second days. In this channel, we talk a lot about the power of systems over goals. And the most important system you will ever build for your future self is what I call the second day rule. The rule is simple, but its impact is massive. Never miss twice. Missing one day is an accident. It's a flat tire on the way to work. It's a late night at the office that leaves you exhausted. It's a family emergency that demands your full attention. But missing the second day, that is not an accident. Missing the second day is the formal start of a new habit, specifically a habit of quitting. When you miss that second day, you aren't just losing 48 hours of progress. You are fundamentally shifting your identity. You are moving from the person who does the work to the person who used to do the work. This subtle shift is where the plateau of latent potential becomes a graveyard for dreams. Most people believe they fail because they aren't disciplined enough or because they lack some secret iron will. That's wrong. They fail because they have been poisoned by an all-or-nothing mindset. They think that because they missed Tuesday, their entire week is ruined. They decide to start fresh next Monday, not realizing that Monday is a mythical land that never actually arrives. Success is not found on the days when everything goes perfectly. Success is found in the ugly days. It's found in the workout you forced yourself to do for 10 minutes when you originally wanted to do 0. It's found in the single paragraph you wrote when your brain was foggy and you wanted to watch television instead. This is the aggregation of marginal gains in action. It's the 1% improvement that compounds into a life 37 times better by the end of the year. Think about the math of a long-term habit. If you miss one day but show up the next, your momentum stays largely intact. But if you miss 2 days, you have to exert double the energy just to get back to where you started. You are essentially restarting the engine from a cold stop every single time. The second day rule is your insurance policy against total failure. It allows for human error while strictly forbidding the decay of your consistency. It turns a potential collapse into a minor speed bump. The next time you fail, and I can promise you, you will fail at some point, don't beat yourself up. Don't spiral into a cycle of shame or tell yourself that you've lost everything you worked for. Just look at the calendar and realize that tomorrow is now the most important day of your entire life. It is the day you prove who you really are. It is the day you cast a vote for your future self by showing up when it would be easier to stay hidden. Discipline isn't about being perfect. It's about being relentless. It's about showing up when the initial excitement has long since worn off and the visible results haven't shown up yet. The breakthrough is coming, but only if you stay in the game long enough to actually see it. Trust the system. Trust the second day. Take one small action right now, this very second, to prove to yourself that you are still in the game. Subscribe if you are ready to stop starting over and start moving forward with a system that actually works.